Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is February 4th, 2025, and the top news in crypto is as follows. Today we will start our episode in reverse, beginning with the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin, which had previously fallen to $91,000, has rebounded to $102,000, all within a single day. Those of you who watched the previous episodes of Crypto News know why we saw this drop. Today we will analyze the reasons behind this sudden rise. What happened is that Mr. Trump paused tariffs to Mexico and Canada. However, this is not a permanent measure. According to various reports, the pause suspension will last for 30 days. The primary reason for this decision appears to be an effort to align trade policies among these nations. For example, the Canadian Prime Minister announced that Canada would also pause tariffs to the US. Furthermore, Canada has already deployed nearly 10,000 soldiers to reinforce border security, aiming to curb the flow of drugs and other illegal goods into the US. In response to this, Mr. Trump paused tariffs to Canada as well. Regarding Mexico, reports indicate that its government is also planning measures to strengthen border security and prevent illegal goods from entering the US. As a result, for the next 30 days, paused tariffs between the US, Canada, and Mexico will be halted. This uncertainty has contributed to Bitcoin's price surge, as markets tend to react strongly to geopolitical events. However, an even more significant development regarding Bitcoin is that President Trump has announced plans to establish a state investment fund in the US, which could have strategic implications for Bitcoin. If I am not mistaken, this would be the first time in US history that the government creates an investment fund. If I am wrong, please feel free to correct me in the comments. Moving forward, President Trump signed an executive order on Monday directing the creation of a US state investment fund, which is expected to be established within the next 12 months. Bitcoin supporters, as noted in reports, have reacted enthusiastically, interpreting this as a sign that the US may take direct steps toward investing in Bitcoin. However, it remains unclear where this investment fund will allocate its resources. It could invest in oil, agriculture, or other sectors. Adding further speculation, Senator Cynthia Lummis, who is known for her pro-Bitcoin stance, in a post on the X regarding the president's executive order, she remarked, "This is a big deal." Notably, she emphasized the letter B in big, aligning it with Bitcoin's symbol, further fueling speculation that this investment fund may be connected to Bitcoin. That being said, we still do not have confirmation on whether the fund will be directly linked to Bitcoin. As of now, Bitcoin has reached $102,000, but has slightly pulled back to $100,000. Ideally, we would like to see a rebound at resistance, turning it into support, which could drive prices higher. This is the ideal scenario from a technical point of view. Moving on to Trump, let's discuss World Liberty Finance, which is Trump's DeFi. We learned that it transferred 90% of its capital in various cryptos to Coinbase. To clarify, before this transfer took place, World Liberty Finance had $373 million in its portfolio. Now, only $33 million remains, as most of it has been transferred to Coinbase. But what will it do? Will it sell these assets or not? According to World Liberty Finance, they will not sell anything, as they stated in an interview. To be clear, we do not sell assets. We simply repurchase assets for conventional business purposes. As the statement suggests, we are not talking about a sale for the time being. For the last part of today's update, let's look at THORChain. As you may know from Crypto News, THORFi has a debt of $200 million. Let's examine the solution they have proposed to address this issue. Essentially, this $200 million debt has been converted into interest through a new credit system called TCY, with a total issuance of $200 million. Each TCY will be equal to $1 of the debt, effectively turning lenders and investors into interest holders. A new Rune liquidity group will be opened with TCY, and TCY holders will receive 10% of THORChain's total income until the $200 million debt is fully repaid. So these are the latest updates from THORChain and its plan to resolve the $200 million debt issue. Now let's move on to the broader crypto market. Bitcoin is currently standing at $100,000, and the rest of the crypto market is bouncing alongside it. That wraps up the top news for crypto today. Is February 4th, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care, everyone, and have a good day.